Hello and welcome back to the Anime Club, the club where we talk about anime that we've been recently watching, viewing and enjoying. Let me know what you've been recently watching and enjoying, and if you've seen what I'm about to talk about, let me know guys what you thought about it. I was absolutely loving One Piece. I was absolutely loving the Water 7 arc, Enies Lobby, just everything about that was beautiful. It was perfection. The fights, the moments, the characters, everything involved was so good. And then I was scared. I was scared to move on to Thriller Bark because I'd heard that some people skip it, some people don't skip it. I've been told by one of my good friends who actually put me onto One Piece that you shouldn't skip it because it's got key character moments. It's got key characters that you need introductions to, you know? We've got Brook, we've got two warlords, so you can't skip this arc, and I see why you can't skip it, but this arc was painful. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the very few times in my One Piece journey, you know, we're 400 episodes in now, and this is one of the first times where I debated like dropping it. I was just like, there is nothing good here. I'm not enjoying it. I enjoyed the intro to Brook. I thought he was cool coming into the crew, but as soon as they got onto Thriller Bark, I just lost all interest. I genuinely don't know what it was. Like, I can't pinpoint it down. It's just like they're just all off fighting random things and I don't really know what they are. They've not got really any interesting characters. It just felt like a weird Halloween spin-off special that I just didn't enjoy. Like, I didn't enjoy the characters. I didn't enjoy the warlord who owned Thriller Bark. I can't even remember his name. I just thought it was all sort of a bit too, not necessarily comedic, but just a bit like not what you want from a warlord. I mean, we've seen Crocodile, we've seen the new guy who comes in who's like a cyborg. I can't remember people's names yet. There's so many names to take in at the minute. But he just didn't do anything. It was just not good. It just wasn't a good arc. I did not enjoy it. And that's why it took me, I think, almost 3 months to finish this. Like, it took me just over a month, I think, to do Water 7 and Enies Lobby, which is like 100 to 150-ish episodes, maybe a little less. And this one, that is probably only, what, like 60, 70, if that, took me 3 months because there was just nothing drawing me in. There was nothing pulling me back other than the fact of I wanted to get through Thriller Bark. Now, saying that, there were some good moments towards the end. The last sort of 10 episodes I really enjoyed. Basically, as soon as the original Thriller Bark warlord was done and the new guy came in with the bucket hat, I was intrigued. I was interested. It felt like it had that grander scale, bigger picture to it that arcs like Water 7 had, where it felt like it was connected to the rest of the world, and whatever the crew did, it impacted everyone's like thoughts and opinions on them. So like them fighting him had an effect, whereas Thriller Bark was just like, who cares? It's just some random offshore thing. The pawpaw fruit is quite good. I do quite enjoy that. Very interested to see where that goes and what that character does. The obvious moment that I absolutely loved was Zoro taking the pain for Luffy. I mean, what a character moment. And then to just not be like, nothing happened, I don't want the glory of it. Just shows what an absolute legend Zoro is. Like, he doesn't want the glory. He just wants to do what is right for Luffy, and that is beautiful. What a character moment. And I actually enjoyed Sanji as well. Like, I think Sanji gets a decent moment in there because he's willing to sacrifice himself. And then, like, moving on from that, like the last couple episodes being Brook's backstory, loved. I loved all the stuff with Laboon. I loved the just the songs running through, the yo ho ho ho. That is brilliant, just seeing all the different variations. I honestly think Brook potentially has one of the saddest backstories. Like, there is nothing enjoyable about watching that backstory. From start to finish, it is just pure depression. Like, at least Chopper's was sad, and obviously Robin's is very sad, but like, they at least have snippets of joy. Whereas, while Brook did have the joy of singing, it was just like from bad to worse to even worse, to the fact that he spent 50 years just on that ship alone. Like, it's so sad. He's one of the saddest characters, and yet he's also got that comedy, which there's like a hint of sadness about. I mean, I saw a TikTok where it was saying like, Brook's comedy is the saddest because it's always making fun of himself or making jokes to himself, because that's what he did for 50 years to keep himself sane. He made himself laugh, and that just completely ruined every joke that Brooke is ever going to make for for the next 1,000 episodes that I'm going to watch. That's ruined for me now. But I do love Brooke. I will admit, I've already started watching the next arc, and we're in Sabaody, I think it's called. Already 30 times better. I just got introduced to Law and Kid. Is it Kid, the one with the red hair, and a bunch of other there was so many introductions. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, whoa, okay. And we're on our way to the red line. But yeah, already 10 times better, already getting through it way quicker. I'm already more excited to watch it than I was with Thriller Bark. So hopefully I get through this saga a little bit quicker. But anyway, let me know, what did you think of Thriller Bark? Am I completely off the mark, or do you agree? I feel like it's a sort of general agreement that Thriller Bark is not good. But let me know, what did you think about it in the comments below, and I will see you next time on the Anime Club.